Now, we got the live podcast on January 28th at Hot Shots in O'Fallon, Illinois, right across the border from St. Louis, which is the site of the Royal Rumble the very next night. And we're going to talk about the 92 Royal Rumble, the Ric Flair Rumble, quite a bit between now and then, and especially on the night. But let's give them a little taste. When did you find out, A, you were going to go 60 minutes in that Royal Rumble, and B, when did you find out you were winning? When did you get that information?
When I got to the building.
Not till that night.
Not till that night.
Wow.
That afternoon. Jake Roberts walked up to me in the gym in the morning and said, "Hey, congratulations. This is a big deal for you." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You haven't been told?" I said, "No." I walked in the thing and I had no idea. I was never promised that. They just came up with it. And they said, "Can you do that?" I said, "Hell yeah, I could do that. I mean, I've been doing that my whole life."
Yeah, it's funny, too, because when you came in early, you were the second man, is that right?
Yeah.
Second or third?
I can't remember. I think DiBiase was first. I was second or something like that. Yeah, second or third.
You went over 60 minutes, and we'll have the details when we do the live show at O'Fallon. But you went 60 minutes, and it's funny because I was watching, back then I had a bunch of guys I would watch the pay-per-views with. Actually, no, I was there live. That's right. Boy, my memory's
Knickerbocker Arena.
Right, I was there live with two friends of mine that played minor league hockey up there, the Polomsky brothers.
Yeah.
And one of them said to me, "Wow, because I didn't know you were going to win." And one of my friends goes, "Well, he's probably not going to win now." And I go, "No, he can go 60. That's no problem. This doesn't mean he's not going to win."
Absolutely. Well, they knew that. I just was, I keep trying to make people understand. All Vince promised me was that I would make more money. He didn't.
Right.
We didn't talk about.
Oh no, I know that.
Champion.
But my point being, I'm not sure the typical WWE fan that had never seen you in the NWA. I'm not sure they knew what you were capable of in terms of cardio and in terms of endurance until that night.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Like I said, I mean, I was relatively new to their TV. TBS was one thing, but they had syndicated TV, which was a whole different world. And I was new, and that's why I didn't draw that well in California. I mean, we sold out the first couple of times, me and Hogan, but, as a matter of fact, Hogan and I were in the Boston Garden the night before Mania, or before the Rumble, and we sold out. But, I just didn't have the exposure. Like TBS now has a lot more exposure, as we talked about last week with Tony's show, but I didn't have that exposure. And I don't think Hogan and I sold out the Garden the first time. I mean, I was not a big draw in WWE. I was a big personality. Does that make sense?
I don't know about that. I think you're a big draw moving forward, but I understand.
No, I was
in the early days.
Yeah, no, I mean, I drew money as champion. I didn't mean that. I wasn't diminishing I was just saying that there are reasons why, the guys that went up there and spent years. My prime of my life was NWA. So right. I was 42 years old when I went up there, and I could still work my ass off. That wasn't the point, but it still wasn't. It was different. I had cut my hair to make Herd happy. I'd done, I just wasn't me, and I didn't have the self-confidence. But once I landed there, and I was DiBiase, Terry Taylor, Road Warriors, Hulk. I mean, just all my friends from all these years, and it was the greatest year and a half I ever had. And my mistake was never going back.
Give a plug again to our live podcast, January 28th, Hot Shots in O'Fallon, Illinois. All the VIP tickets are sold. We still got some general admission left. And Nate, general admission, ain't nothing wrong with that, because we're going to say stuff. We're going to tell stuff. Going to be stories out there that have never been told before. Am I right?
Shocking news. There are 44 tickets left.
That's it.
Yeah. And if they're not gone, I'm going to buy some for the flight attendants on the flight I'm in. We'll fill it up.
Well, that strategy's worked before, as I recall.
You want to go to the matches? Yes.
So that's Jan 28 at Hot Shots in O'Fallon, Illinois. You got to be there. The first ever live show, the Super Genius, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Woo Nation Uncensored Live.
And we will be shooting
in O'Fallon, Illinois, right by St. Louis, the site of the Royal Rumble, the very next night.